I want to welcome you to the Ask Jeff YouTube channel. Here's today's question. Understanding that Jesus became a new Adam and that we must become born again into his lineage, why does the Bible also say we're adopted children of God? Do we have to be both born and adopted into the family of God? Well, hopefully I can unpack that question in somewhat of a concise manner. Jesus made it very clear in John chapter 3 that we must be born again. Not a physical birth, but obviously a spiritual birth of what we know the Holy Spirit, i.e. Romans chapter 6. However, in Romans chapter 8, it calls us the adopted sons of God. Let me take that analogy and just utilize it literally. If you take somebody who today is currently adopted, they had a physical birth by somebody else and then were adopted into a new family. Well, you and I were physically born into sin. And when we're born again, we are adopted into the family of God. And there's a whole lot of wonderful ramifications that come from that. What I would argue, and hopefully I'm connecting the dots that whomever submitted the question desires, is that as a physical lost person, not only physically lost, but spiritually lost, when I am born again, when I am what the Bible calls saved, that process of becoming born again then adopts me into the family of God. So hopefully that clarifies this issue. Obviously, you only have to be born twice, born physically, born again of the Spirit, but I believe it's that being born again that then places you as an adopted child of God, which is a wonderful, wonderful position to be in from a biblical, historical perspective. Great question. If you have one, send to askjeff.net. Maybe your question will be tomorrow's. Thank you so much for being a part of our daily question here at the Ask Jeff YouTube channel. I want to encourage you on a few things. Number one, if you have a question to ask, submit it to askjeff.net. Eventually, we'll get around to your question. Secondly, we'd encourage you to subscribe. That way, each and every day, Monday through Friday, you get a reminder of our question of the day. And last but not least, I want to remind you that on Wednesday evenings, live at First Baptist Church of Opelika, fbcopelika.com, we do a solid hour of Ask Jeff where we dig into the questions more than just 60 or 90 seconds. Sometimes we take the entire hour. All that being said, askjeff.net is where you submit a question to this channel each and every day, Monday through Friday.